I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Good morning, it's a lovely sunny Friday morning. It's a long 5-day weekend for me, which is wonderful, ending on my birthday. So I've got family and friends coming over at various different days over the weekend. So I've nipped out for a bit of detecting while I got the chance. And having bumped into one of my lovely farmers a couple of days ago, I know these fields have been harvested and then dragged. So yeah, not bad conditions. I've been on this one years ago, or a couple of years ago. There was a lot of buttons out here. But, oh look, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's a white cat. Is that good luck or bad luck? If a black cat's bad luck, surely a white cat is good luck. I don't know if you can see that, the loitering. There you go. I'm going to take it as a lucky sign. My lucky white cat. It's not the beast of Bodmin or anything, so that's all right. Yeah, so that's good luck. So I'll zigzag across this field and see what we find, and obviously show you the good bits. I've got the sexy spade. I've got the Deus 2. I'm still running the magnet program, and I've still not updated the Deus 2. I just like it the way it is, so I'm not going to tempt fate by messing it about. And yeah, let's get it on and see what we can find. Catch you on the first one. Well, a few signals in, and the glint of this gave me a bit of a shock, but there you go, look. It's just a big ass tomback button. Look. But I just caught the glint of the edge as it was flipped out of the... Touch a big hole. Touch a big hole, look. Ta-da. And then, yeah, and that's what we got. So, a couple of weird little lumpy metal to metal and a bit of lead, and then a shiny button. Certainly is shiny. Look how they come out. Pewter, I suppose. Pewter? Yeah. More than likely. But, yeah, very nice too. Look. Let's see, holding thumb, hopefully. Some gloves for my birthday. You never know. If I'm a lucky boy, if I've been good. Right, anyway, so first decent signal, it was a pewter button. Right, we'll carry on. Well, I thought it was going to be another one of these little finial type things that I keep finding. I think I found 3 or 4 of these little odd little shaped. What they are? There we go. Looks a bit like this. Obviously, boat, bit off a tractor, or what was the other one? Couch. Couch? Is that right? No, poach. Piece of a combine harvester. There you go. I'll get them right. Yeah, bit of a tractor or a piece of a combine. But that was a nice signal, very clean. And look, looks like it's round. It's round. I found it in the ground. Is it or is it not? Is it a button or is it a coin? Button, a coin, button, a coin. Oh, looks coinish, doesn't it? That's definitely a good signal. How are we doing for identifying this coin? Oh, looks pretty grim, doesn't it? I think it looks a bit grim. Hold on, give it a rub on the magic trousers. There we go. Magic trousers from Snickers, folks. Snickers workwear. That's not really an advert, but they're good though, I must admit. Very handy knee supports and stuff. Well, I'm still not sure about that. It's not easy to see, is it, on that? Might be a button. Could be a button, couldn't it? I'm not that sure now. It's quite thin, it's coppery. I'm hopeful it's a coin, but I'm not convinced. I'm edging more towards button now. Yeah, anyway, rather than bore you now, I'll have a better look at it back at the ranch and see if we can make anything of it. See, that might be sent a bit, might be where the shank was, but anyway, it was round and I found it, so woo, let's carry on. Well, scratchy old signal. Didn't think it was going to be a great deal. And what was it? Oh, there you go, sunshine. It was a 20p. God, we're in the money, we're in the money. Not a particularly old 20p. Can't even see what the date is. God. 1993. There we go. 1993, 20p, Mom. Anyway, first official coin of the day. Still not sure about the other one. Could well be button, but there you go. Let's find something older. Thank you very much. Let's carry on. Oh, just scratch little signal, and it's not really up to a great deal, but look at that. It's obviously part of a buckle, but the colour of it is gorgeous. Look, that's very old, I'm sure. It's got to be medievally. It's such a lovely colour. Oops, get stuck, but hopefully that means there is old stuff in here. So, yeah, I'm hopeful after finding that, 'cause it's the first really old looking thing I've found. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah, more like that, please. More old stuff. Let's go on with the old stuff, eh? That sounds like a plan. Oh, shadows. Well, many of you know me, and most of the people who watch my channel, to be fair, are people are my friends and family and all those wonderful people that support my hobby, would know that this is probably almost the worst thing I could find. It's a tin of mackerel fillets. Even worse, in tomato sauce. Blah. Oh God, fish in tomatoes. Blah. How horrible is that? I know some people might like fish and tomatoes, and obviously it's very good for you, fish, but I'm not a fish eater. And this cracking 98 signal was like, oh, I've got to dig that. But it was very loud. Thankfully, no mackerels have survived in their tomato sauce. But there you go. That's what it was. A big empty tin of mackerel fillets in tomato sauce. Well, I'm glad that's not for my tea anyway. So, yeah, well, fingers crossed. I'm not sure. That's all the soil coming out of it. There we go. Oh, yeah. If I got home for my birthday tea and the wife said, "You're having mackerel fillets tonight," I wouldn't think she'd gone mad, and two, I'd probably go down the chippy or the Indian. Oh, yes, very good. Anyway, right. Sorry, enough of this rambling about mackerel fillets, and we'll carry on. Right, so here I am in the back of the car, having a well-earned break. What's the time? 10:10. See, that was about the right time for a break. My stomach told me it was. So I've got my flask of water, so keeping nice and cold. And I've got one of the salted caramels. I could have sworn that was a chocolate one that I picked up this morning. Anyway, but the chocolate ones are nicer. So salted caramel, and what can I say? 20p, quite a few buttons, lots of little fitments off of tractors or combines or something. So quite quiet, nice, reasonably flattish field. So it's all right. Nice bit of digging, lovely sunny, not windy. Yeah, in general, damn sight better way to spend a day than working. So all is good. Have my snack, do another hour or so, and then call it. But I don't think we're on the most ancient of land, this little particular bit, or not had a lot of activity in medieval times. I don't think there's really only that fragment of a buckle or something old. But there you go. It is what it is, isn't it? We have to take what it comes. We'll see what's next. What next exciting things can come next. Right, catch you on the next good one. Well, a banging signal. It turned out it was a buckle. I don't think it's terribly old. It's the third field in this little section. But yeah, a little buckle. Better than a tin can, which I thought it might be. So yeah, not very old, but buckles are on the spreadsheet. So it's another one to add to the count. Must be getting dangerously close to my 800th button. Be nice if the 800th is a particularly special one, not just a 4-hole or something, but we shall wait and see if I've got to that milestone. I don't know if it's a good milestone or not, but buttons are better than trash, so they tell a story. But we shall see. We shall carry on and see how much more we can get. Wow, what a beautiful little sound, and check that out. Look at that. Look at the edge on that. Don't you think that's... Oops, we're coming in the right place. Don't you think that's beautiful? Silvery, shallow. I was just struggling to identify it, and then I saw some markings on it, and it's by... Oh, it's that well-known Old King Tear Off. King Tear Off. Do you remember him? I don't remember him. I can't remember who came between Richard and Henry, but yes, he's obviously a rare one. It's probably like a farthing size as well. But yeah, that's a great addition to my collection, that one. What a chip. Anyway, so much for the lack of hammers. That was a perfect signal for a hammered as well, so good old King Tear Off. I hope you had a good, long and happy reign. Right, let's carry on. Well, I'm not sure what this one again, but it looked like part of a buckle, that. Perhaps with that little bit there, and then turn it over and it's got sort of a dotty pattern in a circle, look. So I'm not really sure what that is. Do with a bit more cleaning up, couldn't it? But, excuse me. That's quite pretty though, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not really sure, but probably a buckle of some sort. There you go. Oh, pretty interesting things. That's what we like. Carry on. Now, wouldn't this be nice if it was the 800th button? That a nice military service button. Look at that. In good condition as well, that. Lions and unicorns, rampant. Oh, you can't beat a bit of rampant, can you? There they are, look. That looked amazing, wasn't it, on the on your old coat. Still got a bit of a shank, look. Yeah. Lovely. Fingers crossed that's the 800th. If not, I'll tell you which number it is. But we must be getting close. There should be fireworks and everything, like champagne and, you know, people cheering in the streets. But no, it would just me be going, woo. Slightly understated. But there you go. Right, let's carry on. Right, I'm on the back to the cow journey now. Got about half an hour before 12. So, but I realised I hadn't given you a live one yet. So you poor people, fancy not having a live dig, eh? So, well, where's he gone? There we go. It's 85, 84, 85. Seems a bit too good to be true. It's quite a beastly signal. So it's the sort of thing you go, oh, trash. But you never know. So thought I'd give you one. So it's out. It's looking around this little bit here somewhere. Let's spread it out a bit. Let's see if we can spot it before we get down there. Oh, that sort of bit. Well, can't be as big as it sounds, can it? Oh, can it? Well, there you go. Big sound, little target. Let's go and have a down there and have a look, shall we? See if we can get a bit closer to it. Oh, it's a long way down for a... Might come knock that door anyway. That's it. Let's have a lean a bit. Oh, I don't know. Seems a bit... I was surprised that we weren't on it. There we go. So it's in this hand somewhere. Right, this hand or that hand? Don't use this hand because that's got the wedding ring in. So use it, that might be it, that. So, is it that bit or that bit? Just check. No. So, I think it's probably that. And what is it? Well, your guess is as good as mine. It's a lump of stuff. It's a lump of stuff that's made of metal. There we go. Cool, we're narrowing it down now. And it's spiky. It's definitely spiky. And is it interesting? I think the consensus of opinion will probably be no. Is it interesting? No. There you go. That was it. It was a great signal. And that's what it ended up being. So just another random piece of metal for the collection of random piece of metal. Well, for the recycling men, really. Right, let's carry this. And on the way back to the car, which is generally when all the best things are found. So fingers crossed for success on the way back to the car. Right, carry on. Well, look at this one. Look. Still attached. Still attached to its, whatever this was, wheat or something. That looks coinish. Let's have a look. Ta-da! What do we think? Let's give it a bit of a rub. Yeah, finally, coinish. Oh, well done. That's a bit random. I'm not sure what that is. Something Maria. This doesn't look English. I have a feeling. This has got, oh. No, this is William and Mary, I think. Oh, it is, look. Oh, wow, that's a good find. Happy about that. Don't often find a, see, when you've got two heads on it, not a lot of English stuff's got two heads. In fact, it might only be William and Mary that's got two heads. I'm not sure. But you can see Gavil, Gwillems, et Maria. It's find of the day, that is. That's lovely. Well done. It's a big signal. It's in pretty good condition, actually. I'm not sure about Britannia on this side, but where was William and Mary? Because it was William and Mary. William and Mary ruled, and then one of them died, and then it just became one on their own. Obviously. Can't quite make out. There'll be a Britannia on it. When she'll be sitting down, she'll be looking to the left. Whereas New Britannias look to the right. There you go. It'd be nice to get a date off that, but well, that is in remarkably good condition. Look at that. Well, happy days. On the way back to the car, seeing all the best things I found. William and Mary, what we're guessing? After Charles, 17 something? 1780s? I don't know. Okay, that was my guess, 1780. What's your guess for William and Mary? I'll put William and Mary Reign up above it when I do the roundup. But yeah, that deserves a clod shot. Right, let's carry on and head back to the woods car. Now, here we are. This is the Friday of the bank holiday weekend and my birthday weekend, when I managed to nip out for a quick poke round a field. Was many buttons on it before, but and many buttons again, in fact. But it was still good fun. Bit of the tap, look, a horseshoe and lump of lead. These weird, which were mackerel fillets. Blech, horrible. Oh, look at that. It's still got water in it. Mackerel fillet tins. A great big splurge of lead, so lots of lead, bits and bobs, some like mackerel fillet liquid. There, that's its washing up liquid. Obviously parts of some sort of farm machinery that I couldn't identify. That sadly not hammered silver King tear-off coin, which was obviously just a little piece of a label. Some sort of handle of something, bit of a spoonser, possibly a spoonser. Bits of buckle. That, when I found that one, I think I did find that one live, was obviously a lovely little buckle. If it had been complete, that would have been lovely, but it's a great colour. A great patina, as they say. Buttons, yes, buttons, broken button, another broken buttons, nice gilt button there. A couple more buttons, a nice general service button. Lions and unicorns, always nice to see. Yeah, lovely one. This, which I thought was nice when I picked it up, actually, now I've cleaned it, is lovely. Look at that. I'm thinking dress hook. I did think it was a buckle, but I'm not positive. I might have to post that somewhere and see if anybody says what they think it is, but it could well have been a dress hook. But if it is, that might make it medieval of sorts. Nothing much on the back, but certainly on the front, it's lovely. Look at that. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Best coin of the day, William and Mary. You could probably just make out, if I get it in the light right. There you go. Two faces. You find a coin with two faces like that, as long as it's English, then it's going to have to be William and Mary. And it says Gavilium et Maria on there. 1690s, something like that, late 1680s, 1690s. They ruled together for a bit, and then she passed away, and then he ruled on his own for a bit more. So yeah, don't often find William and Mary, so that was nice. Not much to speak of. Would have been Britannia on the back, but sadly mostly gone now. And then then a new 20p, 1970s I think it was. Anyway, new 20p. Nothing to greatly write home about, but another coin anyway. So it was a good day. We were out. It's terrible. I can see that seepage now. Look, ugh, what a mess. To clean up and tidy. Oh, and a bit of clay pipe. Like, there you go. Didn't show you them. I did find a bit of clay pipe. Yeah, so like most of this metal stuff that is just metal will go in the recycling. Lead I'll keep for my chess set. Interesting things I keep. The rest of it just goes. I sent a picture to my farmers as well, so they can have a look. If there's anything that they want to keep, if anything's fell off a tractor that's useful, then they can have that. But yeah, a good fun day. Another day to come this long weekend, and I hope you enjoyed it. And give us a like if you can, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.